Alright, you guys, I'm just gonna be real with you right now. First, yes, this is a bathrobe. I'm wearing it because I'm sick and I'm allowed. I also have a cough drop. Yeah, randomly today I woke up and I didn't feel good, so sorry about that. This isn't a video that I wanted to be making. I don't think it's a video that anybody would want to make. Today, actually, I was planning on releasing a video of like me and my sister playing snipper clips or fast RMX because I got both. But yesterday, my Switch broke. My Nintendo Switch broke. Not even a week after I got it. I feel like people are gonna be like, yeah, well, this is your fault for buying something on the launch day. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's true. But that doesn't make it any less disappointing. So, alright, let me just tell you what happened. Basically, yesterday I was playing my Switch in the portable mode because I was waiting for my class to start. I was like sitting outside my classroom door because it was locked and I was just playing some Zelda. Something that I'd never done before in Zelda was going to a fire and sitting there and waiting until night or waiting until morning or whatever. I never did that yet. So when I was playing, there was a side quest that I had to complete, but it had to be complete during the daytime and it was nighttime. So I was like, oh, okay, well, why don't I just sit by the fire? I mean, I've never done it before, but it should be fine. So I went over and I hit, wait until morning or whatever, and the screen faded to black, just like I normally thought that it would. And then after a couple seconds, I saw this little like glitch in the corner of my screen. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, what the fuck was that? A couple more seconds passed by and nothing was happening. The screen was still black. So like any other normal person, I started trying to press buttons like to see if it would respond. First I pressed the home button and nothing came from that, like nothing happened. And then I pressed the power button and still nothing happened. All I could see was that the screen was kind of lit up, but like you could tell that it was on because the black screen was lit up. I don't really know how to describe it, but there was like a backlight and you could see that it was on. So when I pressed the power button, the screen went completely black, like as if it was turned off. And so I tried holding down the power button for however many seconds, like 12 seconds or something that it says on the website. Nothing happened. So I had class like right after that, so I couldn't do anything about it right then. So it was just sitting in my bag and I'm like freaking out the whole class because my Switch isn't working. Something that I have been waiting for since like whenever the NX was announced. Like that was, I don't know, like 3 years ago or 2 years. I don't even know. Something that I have been looking forward to for months and months. Something that I've had pre-ordered for months. All of a sudden isn't working. And so obviously I'm going to be freaking out. So once my class ended, I took it out of my bag again and I had it in a case and everything. And like, trust me, I take really good care of all my electronics. Like I have a screen protector on it, like you can see kinda. I treat it like it's my newborn child basically. So I took it out of my bag and I was, trying to turn it off and turn it back on and nothing was happening except for that like black screen lighting up and then going dark again. One thing I noticed was that when I would turn it off and then turn it back on again, I would be able to hear like the clicking sounds. Let me see if I can do it right now for you. So see, right now it's totally and completely off. Like there's no light behind the screen. And let me see if I can show you what it looks like. So you can't really see it on the camera, but the screen is a little bit lit up. Like you can tell that it's on. And listen to this. So basically you can hear all the noises on the menu and like all the sound effects and stuff, but you can't see anything on the screen. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I had like work after that, so I had to suffer through work just thinking about how my Switch doesn't work anymore. And then when I finally got home, I put it in the dock. And once I put it in the dock and I put the Joy-Cons on the little grip, it came up on the TV like perfectly fine. So what I did was I turned off the console while it was still in the dock. I waited a couple minutes and then I turned it back on and it still came up on the TV perfectly fine. So I put the Joy-Cons on the tablet and then I took it out and nothing happened. It was still black, like it still didn't work. So at this point I've looked up like everything that I possibly could, so I called Nintendo, the customer service line. I was on the phone with this guy for like 20 minutes and he is just like, you know, taking my information, getting it all wrong, so I have to correct him. And then he tells me to do exactly what it said on the website, which I already looked at, which was to disconnect the HDMI for whatever reason and then disconnect the power adapter and plug it right in to this thing. So, you know, I did everything that he said and it still wasn't working. And so he told me that I had to set up a repair. Basically, what I'm gonna have to do is I have to put everything back in the box the way that it was and send it off to Nintendo. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna see if they can repair it. And if they can't, then they're gonna send me a replacement. And if they have to send me a replacement, then I'll be losing all of my game save data from Zelda. I mean, I've probably only played like 10 hours of it because I've just been so busy with school and work and everything, but it's still kind of devastating for me. And he said that it's gonna take like a week for that whole process to happen, and which is kind of disappointing because next week I have spring break, so I was looking forward to playing my Switch over spring break, but yeah, I don't know. So he sent me like a shipping label so I can print it out and then put it on the box that I'm gonna send. It's gonna be like overnight shipping and stuff, and he said that normally I'd have to pay, but he's not gonna make me pay because I just got the console. Honestly, if they have to replace my console and I have to replay Zelda from the very beginning, I'm gonna ask for like some type of compensation because this is just ridiculous. Like, I've been treating my Switch like perfectly. I haven't done anything wrong, and now this just happens for no reason. And this has never happened to me before. Like, nothing has ever broken like that I've gotten new. It's just really disappointing. So yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be uploading any Switch gameplay for a little while. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I'll make another video later on when I find out if I need to get it replaced or not. And honestly, I'm like worried now that if they have to replace it, I'm worried that like something else is gonna go wrong with it too. Like, I'm just paranoid now that something has actually gone wrong with mine. I'm worried that it'll come with like a group of dead pixels or something, like something that Nintendo won't fix or replace it for. So yeah, that's basically everything that happened. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll update you later. Peace.